Injuries suck. And as someone who has gone through his fair share of injuries, I understand how frustrating they are. But you need to make sure you are recovering properly from them. So in this video, I'm going to be going through some of the steps you need to go through if you want to recover from your injury quickly and come back stronger when you are fit. What is up, guys? Dave here from SimplySoccer, where we are releasing weekly soccer tip, technique, and training videos. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss any videos that we produce. So I want to go over how you can start recovering from injuries faster and make sure that you actually come back stronger when you are able to get back on the pitch. Now, before I move on, I just have to say I'm not a medical professional or anything like that. I'm just going to be going over my experiences with injuries, what I've done, and some options that you do have. So first thing is gain as much awareness as you can about the injury you have, because the last thing you want to happen is to think you have one injury when it's something completely different. That means you might end up treating for something you don't have, which could injure you further or set you back longer than anticipated. So I always recommend going to see a professional if you can, a physical therapist, someone who knows the body inside out, who has experience with injuries and can tell you what it is you actually have. Because there could be many different injuries where there's these subtleties that make one different from another, and these subtleties in these injuries can mean you would do one thing differently for this injury than you would for this. So if you want to make sure you are getting the best recovery possible and you get the most accurate recovery plan, you need to first know exactly what's going on. Once you learn what you do have, go out and research the injury as much as you can so you know what you should be doing, what you should be avoiding, how long it will typically take for you to be out and come back. Again, the more awareness, the better, because then you'll just know more of what you need to be doing to come back and actually start playing again. Next is you need to follow a professional recovery plan. Look, it's all well and good to kind of formulate your own plan, your own recovery plan. And look, if you don't have access to professional help, that is what you're going to end up doing. Again, having more awareness will help you with that. But for example, when I was injured, I had a physical therapist who gave me a plan of action for what he wanted me to do to recover as quickly as possible. He didn't want me doing certain things, certain exercises. He didn't want me playing, and so I had to adhere to that, or else I risked making the injury worse. There were certain stretches he wanted me to do multiple times a day, which I followed. And because I followed this plan, I came back earlier than I would have if I hadn't followed this plan. So you want to, when you go see a professional, get them to give you a plan to follow, and then make sure you are consistently following that plan. Never, ever, ever rush your injury. Give your body the time it needs to recover. Look, the last thing you want to do is be injured, rush yourself back because you're so eager to play. And I get it. I love to play as well. I hate being injured. I want to come back as soon as possible. But if you rush it, then you're just going to re-aggravate the injury and you're going to be out even longer. So never rush back. If you still feel pain, or you get on the pitch and you're still feeling, pain in the injury, in the spot where you injured, you need to push back, hold back, and go again with your recovery plan. Tell the professional that you're seeing, whatever it is, but do not risk making your injury worse. Now, just because you're injured does not mean you can't improve your game, work on your game, and make sure that when you do come back, that you are a better player. This is the perfect time to start working on things like your football IQ, to start doing mentality training, to analyze some of your old matches, to create a plan that you can use when you get back to the pitch. So you can take this time to set some goals for yourself. You can take this time to create training schedules for when you return. You do not just need to sit on your butt this whole time and feel sorry for yourself. You can do things that will actually make it so when you are fit, that transition will be smooth and you'll actually be able to get back to your level and go beyond much more quickly. And just take it a day at a time when you're injured. Don't think about how long you need to be recovering. Don't think about being injured. Try and get your attention on other things if you can, but just take it a day at a time. And most importantly, when you have that plan of recovery, be consistent, because maybe you're not recovering as fast as you think you should be, But is that because you aren't sticking with your recovery plan? Are you missing the stretches you need to be doing? Are you taking the recovery plan seriously? You know, are you actually following it? And that's going to be probably one of the most important things when it comes to how quickly you will recover. You really just need to not rush. You need to make sure you're following that plan. And again, in the meantime, you can work on your IQ. You can work on your mentality. You can work on all these other things that don't involve the physical aspect, but the equally important mental aspect of the game. All right, guys, so those are just some ideas on how you can get back from an injury more quickly. Honestly, the best way to do it is not rush it, but to do what you have to do and stay the course. I know it can be frustrating, but it's just what you have to do. There is nothing really too complex with this. There's no secret method really that's going to help you recover like within a day. You just have to let your body heal sometimes and not put it through more strain. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave your comments down below, like and share this video. That really does help the channel, liking and sharing the video. So if you want to support the channel, please do exactly that. I will put 2 other videos up on the screen now so you can continue to learn and improve your game. If you are injured, I wish you a speedy recovery, and I'll see you in the next video.